That is absolutely a big thing. That was the worst part of Obamacare.
Sir,
Chris, that was the worst part of Obama.
Let me ask my question.
Well, I'll ask Joe. The individual mandate was the most unpopular aspect of Obamacare. I got rid of it.
I'd like you
and we will protect people with
President, I'm the moderator of this
conditions.
debate, and I would like you to let me ask my question, and then you can answer your question.
It was unlike any presidential debate before, filled with name-calling and constant interruptions.
Radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your...
Go ahead. Wait a minute. You get the final word, Mr.
Well, it's hard to get any word in with this clown. Excuse me, this
Hey, let me just say to you...
No. I'm Mr. President.
On September 29th, Democratic presidential candidate and former Vice President Joe Biden went head-to-head with President Donald Trump during the first presidential debate. DePaul's Democratic Party held a watch party where students could stream the event together.
Everyone accurately pointed out that it's hard to get your point across when the person on the other side is heckling you and badgering you and just interrupting you all the time, and you have to try to balance, taking him on and what he's saying and also giving your message. And so to a certain extent, he really made a contrast between the plans that he has and his vision for the next 4 years and what Donald Trump and his lack of vision and a message for the next 4 years.
President Trump interrupted Biden and moderator Chris Wallace 128 times.
But you
I just want to make sure.
Joe, you're the
I want to make sure.
graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
I want to make
Mr.
sure.
President, can you let him finish, sir?
No, he doesn't know how to do that. He has,
You'd be surprised.
Because of the constant interruptions, the debate was difficult for many DePaul students to watch.
This was like shoving a fork in your eye for 90 minutes. It was awful. This was just 90 straight minutes of people talking over each other. There was not a single coherent answer to any question. There was nothing to take away from it, and I learned nothing from it at all.
For many, the debate failed to shed light on the issues facing the country.
There was no real substantive policy measures. That's what politicians are for. Politicians aren't like these idolatrous heroes that we're just voting for because we like them. Politicians we vote for because they have policy to implement. And I think I did a count last night. There was maybe one or two policies mentioned that neither Trump or Biden even came up with themselves. They were talking about, the coronavirus, but not policy and substantive, like a plan for the future. They were just, like Trump called it the China virus, and then Joe Biden responded and said, "You've done a bad job." That's not a policy measure. That's just two people fighting about each other and each other's personalities, which was disappointing. So I would expect a presidential debate to look like something that was a lot more objective about what each candidate was putting forward.
Yet, with all that happened, this may have been the most controversial statement of all.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would
right
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by.
Then he's basically told white supremacists to wait for his instructions by saying stand by. So that was very telling to see on national television the president of the United States say something like that.
Donald Trump was attacking Joe Biden's late son and his son who had a past drug addiction. That really didn't have anything to do with any sort of question, or it was just a waste of time and it was just disrespectful. So those are probably the two main things that I took away from the debate, which is not at all what you should take away from a presidential debate.
Gentlemen, I think
this
we've
is
ended
so
this.
He's going to pack the court.
We have
not going to give a list.
We have ended this segment. We're going to move on to the second segment.
That was really a productive segment, wasn't it?
Good Day DePaul requested an interview with the DePaul Republican Party, but did not get a response. Meanwhile, as chaotic as this debate was, all the students said that they would be interested in watching the remaining debates. For Good Day DePaul, I am Davida Menezes.